Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing good. Today, in our tutorial, we're gonna learn on how to create an SSH key pair on Ubuntu virtual machine, so we can easily access the administrative interface on Fortigate firewall device with or without a password. So at first, we'll open our Ubuntu and we'll open the terminal. Then we write sudo in order to be a root. Provide our password. Then we are acting as a root now. So clear in order to have a clear window. The first thing we write is SSH. This command is to generate the public key. So SSH keygen. Okay, generating public or private RSA key pair. Here we have two options. It's either to enter the file in which we want to save the key in, or we press enter, so it will be saved in the default folder. So I'm gonna press enter for to be saved in the default folder, and enter my passphrase. You choose whatever passphrase you want. Okay. So now we have two folders that are saved. My public key, and the identification. Okay, and here it tells me that this is the key fingerprint, which is of SHA-256. So I'm gonna go to the root in order to be able to open the files. So cd root.ssh. Now we are in the directory. We have to open the file now. First, we can see what folders or files we have in this directory. So here we have two files, id_rsa and id_rsa.pub. Here we need the RSA, the id_rsa.pub, which is the public key. So now, in order to open it, id_rsa.pub, or if you write id_rsa or id and press tab, the file name will be automatically generated or entered. Okay, so now this is my key, as you can see here. But I need to copy it. So in order to copy it, okay, first, before copying it, we exit the file. So in order to copy it, there is a command which is copy to the clipboard of our virtual machine, which is Ubuntu. But if you don't have this option to copy, you should install it. So here I'm gonna show you how to install it. apt install xclip, enter. Now it's installed. So the following command is to copy from the folder that we want, which is id_rsa.pub, xclip/cell c, and here we enter the name of the file. So our file is id_rsa.pub. Now it's copied. We copy it to a file that we have on our machine. Maybe you have Microsoft Word, maybe you have Notepad++. Here I'm gonna use LibreOffice Writer, which is the default kind of Microsoft Word on Ubuntu. Gonna copy, and in order to be able to copy it and use it on Fortigate, I'm gonna copy it from here and go to my Windows, which is the original operating system on my laptop. Open Notepad and paste it. Sorry. Now, next step is to open the Fortigate virtual machine. I'm waiting for it to open. Okay. So you enter your credentials. In order for you to know how to install and configure Fortigate firewall, you can open on my channel, and the first video provided on my channel is on how to install and configure Fortigate virtual machine on VMware Workstation. So admin and the password that you already provided. First step is to configure the sysadmin. So conf, no need to write all of the word, conf sysadmin. Now you are an admin. So we need here to edit the admin. Edit admin. Next, I'm gonna show you the full configuration on the admin root. Okay, here we're gonna, here you can see there's unset SSH public key 1. We are gonna set our SSH public key 1. So in order for us to be able to set the key, we have to go to our notepad. This is the best way to have no errors and for it to be 100% successfully done. You add quotation marks in the beginning and in the end of the key and copy it. Control A to select all and Control C to copy it. Then we write the following: set SSH public key 1. As I said before, we're gonna change in the public key 1. No, not 2 nor 3. 1 space. Then we copy paste. Or even more, for the Fortigate VM, we can't copy paste, but we have an option. So we have an option. You can download Putty. It's called Putty Configuration. You can download it and open it as a command prompt as CMD in the Windows operating system. There's also Putty. You can enter the host name or IP address of the browser you're gonna open, or of the machine you're gonna open and work on. And here you can copy, paste, do whatever you want freely. So my Fortigate VM IP is 192.168.1.5. Enter. Login as you enter your credentials. Okay, so now we do the changes from here. We enter again config system admin. Now we are in admin directory, root. Edit the admin and show full configuration in order to double check that nothing is done till now. Okay, we're gonna change this one here. So we write set SSH again, public key 1, space. Since we already selected our public key and copied it. Now, if you right click here, now in Putty, if you right click, you'll be able to paste. So paste isn't Control V because it doesn't have this option. It's right click. Okay, so what's our problem here? Okay, let's go and check our key. So set SSH public key 1. Okay, here it's pasted, then enter. We wrote again something wrong. So before SSH, there is no dash. Always take care on what you're typing because a small mistake will ruin everything you've done. Now we press enter. Now you can see that it's done. The public key is set. In order to check it, we write again show full conf. And here we can see that it is changed from this to this. Okay. And now here we go back to our Ubuntu virtual machine again and open the terminal. In order for us to check if our work is correct and everything is done, and we are now able to access the Fortigate virtual machine from our Ubuntu terminal, we write the following: SSH admin, since the name is admin, at, and the IP address of our Fortigate virtual machine 192.168.1.5. Okay, here it tells us the authenticity of host, which is this host, can't be established. Key fingerprint is SHA. Are you sure you want to continue connecting? Here it's just double checking or making sure that we want to connect to this host. So type yes. We get a warning: permanently added. So 192.168.1.5, which is the Fortigate VM, is connected to the list of known hosts. So now in the known hosts, we can see that this IP address is added. So now we are able to access it. We should, of course, you should enter the passphrase for key if you already provided one. So now, as you can see, we are in Fortigate machine. Like, we're gonna just try to ping, execute ping in the Fortigate. You can't just directly write ping with the IP that you're gonna ping. There's execute ping. So execute ping 192.168.10.1. This is one of the networks of the LAN networks that I have on my Fortigate machine. As you can see, it is pingable. So now it is acting as, or we are working on Fortigate using Ubuntu. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.